I am always ready to entertain you.
It's the girl next door, Lex Boogie. 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 That's the girl next door. Tuesday 5 to 6, you can't ask for more. Got something on your mind, just bring it to the floor. As we celebrating life, let the champagne pour. She just doing what she wanna do, and it's all strings, so she do it right in front of you. Best indie music, plus the hottest topics. Listen to her vision, man, she gon' get it poppin'. Killer in the kitchen, call her Lexi Crocker. Kinda like a hip-hop pina a la vodka. Real gifted gas, so your babe better watch her. WLVS got you listening and watching.
Yo. Guess what day it is, you guys? It's Tuesday, this is like the sexiest, it's like Friday sometimes, you know. I get excited, it's 5 o'clock. You're listening to your girl next door, Lex Boogie. Got some great guests in here. What's up, man?
What's good, man? Thanks for having me.
You gotta introduce your folks because sometimes they might not see you.
Well,
earlier.
this is Universal M from Old Fashioned. And my man Mighty Mouse.
What's up?
Is on the ones and twos. So she was on our show earlier, and I appreciate the guests on this, Jay. You know, link up, home team.
What's your name?
My name is Lexi, and you guys can follow me on Twitter at Lexi. Thank you.
All right, and we have a special guest host.
Top of the morning to you too, buddy.
What's up, Slim, man?
I'm chilling, just enjoying my last couple of days here.
Last couple of days, we want to bid you farewell back to LA.
Yeah,
we'll get to that a little bit back. I'm glad y'all tuned in today. Again, if you haven't already told your friend, your mother, your father, www.listenvision.com. Your girl next door is on right now. We about to open our lines up very soon, so make sure you lock this in 240-750-3583. All my submissions need to go to LexGirlNextDoor@gmail.com, and also follow us at LexGirlNextDoor. So, up with the updates this weekend. Guess what I got done?
What you do, Jan?
What you get popping?
Look, I have been doing this crazy thing with my eyebrows or whatever, and I didn't do my eyebrows. I finally got the carpet
cleaned.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So now I feel like a new woman.
Yo, yeah.
And that didn't sound right, just to let you know.
The carpet cleaned?
Yeah.
Do they match the drapes? That's the real question.
I think that's what niggas really want to know. Does it match the drapes? I'm pretty sure it does, though. It's not like we're dealing with redheads.
It's the same way it's up here is the same way down there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so that answers that question.
Now that we've got that out the way.
Right.
Nah, but seriously, the greatest thing that happened to G&D this last week was that Microsoft had asked me to come out and do some promotion for them. And within that promotion, I became the face of Microsoft for PC.
Okay.
DC?
Let's clap that up.
So you see, yeah, big news. G&D is going places. We're doing corporate events, which is so awesome.
That's that corporate money.
Yeah.
That's actually real serious.
And then Microsoft. Come on, man. Microsoft, that's Bill Gates. I might be sitting right next to him, man.
It's I think it's the third most valuable company in the entire world. But who just came number one, actually? Oh, it was Google. Google's number one.
We can't say that online now.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah.
That goes against
this is all
the conflict of interest right now.
Microsoft is number 3, though, which is not too shabby.
Yeah, okay. Well, we gonna move that. Lex Girl Next Door is gonna move that.
Microsoft is still number 1.
Okay.
Right. It is in my book.
It is in my paycheck.
So basically, we did the 2K13 release, which was awesome. They had like these big packages with Jay-Z's name on it, and actually, what is his name from DCENT or D City ENT?
I just call him D City.
Yeah, that's what I call him. Well, he came in second prize, got a free game just for coming out and seeing your girl next door.
Oh, wow.
And then the first place prize was $100 in-store credit. Microsoft can't beat that. And a signed autograph hat by Chris Singleton.
There
you go.
Yeah,
Singleton.
Singleton plays for
Redskins.
Redskins.
Is that a new guy?
No, he plays the
No, Chris Singleton, basketball
Wizard.
player.
Yes, he plays for Wizards.
Singleton.
He's a wizard?
I thought their
Yeah.
name was Bullets,
I should
though.
know this. I don't know.
The bullets that was
Aren't the
that was
bullets the
94.
wizards?
Yes,
That's
they
94.
are.
The
No, but
wizards.
I
heard they
swear I
changed it.
heard that they changed it back to the bullets.
No. They were like
They were
thinking-
considering it.
Yes,
Pew, pew.
but no, they're definitely still the wizards. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
pineapples. Sorry.
So basically, so I mean, and every Thursday, just to let you guys know, every Thursday they have this tournament, so everybody has an opportunity. If you're in the DMV area, and you want to get that 2K13, come through, see your girl, win some in-store cash money, and you can't beat that right there.
No, you can't.
And then we also had the dance-a-thon with the Dance Central 2, the Dance Central 3. Have you ever tried to play that?
Is this like Just Dance?
That's what the Connect where the motion you got to
Yes,
do the.
Connect.
Oh my God.
It's fully
Xbox.
motion body.
Oh, Connect. Okay, so it's not the Wii, but it's like similar to the
yeah,
Wii.
similar,
Just
but
Dance.
there's
Okay.
no. It's not in your hand. You just use your body.
Right.
Gotcha.
I have video footage of my
like-
13-year-old sister doing that.
Yeah.
She wasn't. She was like off to the side, and I was like, "This is gonna be funny in about 10 years." She ever decides to get married.
Yeah.
I have footage of her doing something, and
at
she's
her
like,
wedding.
"Oh my God, I can't."
You know what? If you are a dancer, honestly, I love the idea because I'm a B girl. I used to break dance, pop.
Words?
Yeah,
You graph
definitely.
too?
All of that. I am hip hop, baby.
Okay.
So, but
Did not know that.
if you know how to dance and you play that, you won't know how to dance though, because it really throws you off.
That's
like,
not necessarily true.
Well, I don't do the jerk. I don't do the cat daddy.
You don't wobble?
I do wobble.
do you
And
pop,
we will-
lock, and drop it?
No, I don't do that either.
Do you do the Cupid Shuffle?
I Cupid shuffle all day.
Nobody does the chicken dance.
What is the chicken dance anyway?
The most unrequested song at a wedding ever.
It sounds like the most unrequested song. That's what
Hello.
right now.
This is an actual dance.
But look, what's actually about to happen right now is I'm on the administrator on the Microsoft Meetup.com. So anytime we have any events, if you guys want to check me out, go to Meetup.com and check
Oh,
me
yeah.
out.
Yeah, meetup.com. Yeah.
Yeah, you been there?
I'm familiar.
Okay.
Yes, I got a couple groups on there. Chelsea fans.
We gotta link up.
Can we meet up?
I will eat your meat.
Oh my
Here we go.
God! Here we
will eat your
go.
Me and Lexi, man, you already know we had this
Took it
conversation, man.
to
I will
the
eat your
south.
meat.
But listen, I'm gonna go on a brighter note right here. Queen Affy.
She knows I would too.
Queen Affy, this is for the kids now. I need you to make it
Oh, my bad,
PG-13.
my bad.
Queen Affy is going to be in the be the voice, hair, and clothes fashion show October 27th. I am going to be hosting that event as well. They are still looking for the last minute vendors, models, designer, hairstylists, and all of that other stuff. If you have, you can see the flyer right there. If you don't see it, just hit me up at LexGirlNextDoor@gmail. And we will get you in there, figure out how we're going to get you, interactive with what's going on in the community. We're doing it for the kids.
I love that you do that, by the way.
Thank you.
No,
man.
like you really out there.
Yes, I'm hands on right
Lex
now.
love kids.
And that's the only way that I would actually be able to have anything to say if I didn't do any of this stuff.
Well, it's good to have a presence on the radio, but you have a presence out in the streets too,
Yes.
which is something that Old Fashioned needs to get into. So we taking notes.
So okay, yeah, we might need to link up on some stuff.
You already here first.
All right, and guess what? We have speaking of graphics, I have the dopest artist already. This whole update right now is sponsored by this guy right here.
Okay.
Put your money up. His name is Paz, and he definitely does his thing. He actually did one of the flyers for my G&D media and radio logo.
Okay.
So he's dope, and get to know him. Look at that. You like that?
I love the last J, the skater J with the little smiley face.
Yeah, he's very eclectic, very, very gifted, and all of his information is up there. If not, again, hit me up, Lex Girl Next Door, and we'll take care of you. And last but not least, my man Gino, shout out to Gino. He actually did the theme song of mine that you're listening to right now.
The intro is just
I like
dope.
that intro.
Yeah.
That's tight.
He is a super producer. Nothing against my man Marcus over there, but he also does his thing.
Crack Factory.
GTK, that's Gino the Kid music, and he's out. And he's so dope, man.
Yeah, no, I mean we to have like your own like intro drop.
Right.
We were messing with that idea for minutes.
You gotta do it, baby.
It would be cool like to just have like your own like little like imagine the best theme songs like the Fresh Prince, all them joints like Identity, where people just like sing along. That's the one I could just sing along.
If you
to after a
listen
while.
to the words, actually, it really resembles. Shout out to Main Green, who was a rapper on there.
Green.
He actually was like, "Yo, I'm gonna describe you in 16 bars."
Theme songs.
And that's how we came out with this.
Theme songs.
So shout out to everybody who's had any type of help in the last 6 months for Girl Next Door, because we doing it big.
Everybody
This is
needs
just
theme music.
Yeah, shout out to my girl Mim too. Hey baby, you alright? Yeah.
Can I tell my story before we
Okay.
go on?
Okay, go ahead.
About my little incident?
I don't
Okay,
know if
so
we want to
yeah.
hear that though.
No,
This
you
is a
do.
Redskin story. This is a Redskin
And we
story.
definitely don't want to hear
This is
that
gonna
now.
be good.
We definitely don't want to hear that now.
Okay, so like I got off of work yesterday and I had to go to Minnesota Avenue. Get to Minnesota Avenue. Smith was supposed to pick me up at Minnesota Avenue.
Smith?
Yeah,
She's a
Smith.
rapper.
She's a rapper,
Okay.
right? So she tells me, she's like, "Hey, come to the car with the Redskins flag on it."
Okay.
So I go to the car. There's these two, it's like this black chick with this blonde hair and this dude. I open the back seat. She looks at her man and she's like, "What the fuck?"
What's going on?
Wrong car.
She just walked up into. How embarrassing is
It
that?
is pretty bad.
So like I look at her and I'm like, "Oh, my bad, son." And I walk off.
You should have just stayed committed and jumped in the back and like, where we going? Where we going?
But she just said it, Minnesota
tickets to the
Avenue.
game?
She might have not have made out of the car.
Yes.
Luckily, she made it out of the car and up into the south side. But like at night,
The
it is-
DTLR is
it's
out there.
cruel.
That's
But
about
what
it.
was funny
When that
was
joint
it was
closed.
the red truck plus another truck, then Smith's red truck at the same
the
time.
chances of that happening.
Very, very, very unlikely.
And I get in the wrong one.
All right, so we got a great show, you guys.
You
Girl
would-
Next Door.
You would get into the wrong car. Just you would.
I got like so today we're gonna continue the conversation on ghostwriters. I got my man Slim. You know, I don't know what to expect from him, so I'm expecting the best. But you guys, if you have any questions for my man, he is an official West Side Connect. And he's been in the business for a very, very long time. So between ghostwriting and asking him any questions that you have, please feel free to call 240-750-3583. Until then, my man Mouse, DJ Mouse, you a lifesaver. Seriously. I need a 10-minute funky fresh mix from you, buddy.
West Side? Can we West Side right on time? I'm getting a lot of love from there.
You
so
want to hear some West Coast music?
Yeah.
All right, then. We doing it for Slim, man. We saying bye-bye to him out of the DMVs, going back to the West Coast, about to take over the world while he's out there. So
Luckily-
definitely do that for him.
You have the best DJ in DC right now. Can I just say that?
Well, one of them, because Mim, you know,
That's my boo.
I got your announcement
That's my
coming.
boo.
Is this my man who's always coming here like he just came out of a desert storm, like real ragged? that dude, you always clown him because his shirt is too tight.
Beefcake, you mean? He's in like Cambodia somewhere chilling with the girl. So.
He's getting beefier in Cambodia.
He's getting swole a little bit.
Yeah, he is.
Yo, shout out to my man ATL. I definitely want to take a quick shout to my man ATL. Last time I went a little bit in on him. I didn't mean to. That was me going in the moment, but we not about that on Old Fashioned. That's my man. He's good.
I go on him all the time.
He's
It's
good.
okay.
I'm trying to get that out. So yes. So shout out to ATL. Definitely not a bullshitter.
That's what's up. Hey, Mouse, you gonna do something for me, baby? Let's get it cracking.
Let's
You listen to your girl next door, Lex Boogie, each and every Tuesday, 5 to 6. Y'all check it out.
Now it's Sean on the hot track, melt like it's hot wax. Put it out, all the stores, bet you can shop that. Leave a nigga with a hot hat, frontin' like bad boy ain't got tracks. Nigga, stop that.
There's no guy slicker than this young fly nigga. Nickel 9 liquor, floss you die quicker. Did bedtime, out of town pie flipper. Turn Chris Dallas to a crooked eye sipper.
Everybody wanna be fast, see the cash. Fuck around they weak staff, get a heat rash. Anything in bad boy way we smash. 100 G stash, push a bulletproof E-class. I'm through with being a player and a baller. Just want me one bad bitch so I can spoil her.
Mates wanna be the one you respect. Even when you're vexed, rock Versace silks over still V-necks. Got green, never seen, so you suck my jewels. Clutch my ooze, anything I touch I bruise. Puff make his own law, nigga fuck your rules.
That's right.
Good fellas, you know you can't touch your dude.
Don't push us, cause we're close to the edge. We're trying not to lose our heads.
Broken glass everywhere. If it ain't Ain't about no money, puff, I just don't care. I'm that good fella, fly guy, sometime wise guy. Spend time at HAWA.
How do you want it? How do you feel? Coming up as a cash king, living in the fast lane of the real. How do you want it? How do you feel? Coming up as a cash king, living in the fast lane of the real.
I love the way you activate your hips and push it out. Got a brother wanting it so bad I'm about to pass out. Wanna dig you, and I can't even lie about it, baby. Just alleviate your clothes, I'm the fly about it. Catch you at the club, your hips have got me feeling. Body talking quick to me, but I can't comprehend the meaning. Now if you wanna roll with me, then here's your chance. Doing 80 on the freeway. Catch me if you can. Forgive me, I'm a rider. Still, I'm just a simple man. All I want is money, fame. I'm a simple man, Mr. International. Player with a passport, just like a Latin switch. Get you anything you ask for, either him or me. The champagne, Hennessy, favorite of my homies when we cross on our enemies. Witness as we creep to a low speed. Peep what my foes need. Make some emojis, funk you don't need. Approaching women with a passion, but a long day. But I've been driven by attraction in a strong way. Your body is banging, baby. I love the way you're flowing. Time to give it to Daddy Sugar. Now tell me how you want it.
How do you want it? How do you feel? Coming up as a cash king, living in the fast lane of the real. How do you want it? How do you feel? Coming up as a cash king, living in the fast lane of the real.
I woke up this morning with my dick on hard. Didn't know why till I said fuck all y'all. Or fuck this world, or I'ma fuck that girl. Good kid, Man City, watch my day unfurled. I put my life in these sentences. Fucking right, it's either that or life sentences. I'm relatives with Benjamin. I used to give a fuck about my luck when I was innocent. Now what the fuck is up? I'm at your neck like a Pendleton nigga. I need that, bitch, I need that. 24 acres in a mule, best believe that. They say he got smoke like where the weed at. And everything you hope, bitch, nigga, weed at. Pockets on Kelly Price, back when it was 95. Buy a strap and then we cock it back when it's uncircumcised. Write a rap on how we just react when shotty hit the spine. Give you dap and then we slide through your hood 3 dozen times. So what's good? I'm looking for a pedicure, pink pussy that pop, preferably the kind that don't stink. Bomb ass head on till she can't blink and her eyes get watery. You gotta pardon me, I'm so damn turned. Willing in a 2-door with 2 hoes that follow me, and you know, West Side right on time. Tell them hoes kudos. East Side right on time. They don't fuck with you though. In my hood, getting to the money. The pedal never broke. Came a long way from the ghetto though. But West Side right on time. Only thing for sure. East Side right on time. Gunning through your door.
I woke up this morning like fuck the world. Been hustling since I was 12, man, I've been through hell. Now these motherfuckers is trying to tell me I don't care. Trying to tell y'all motherfuckers, look, y'all wasn't there. Third posted up on the block waiting for mails. For my niggas posted up in the county praying for bail. Could've cost your boy everything, man, it wasn't cheap. Coming from a nigga just don't sleep. Shit for the week, got on my Malcolm X frame. Now I count the checks, man, cause every time I speak you hear my Malcolm X pain. Now them doors go up on that land, they like judo. Young, you like your bitches with ass, I like you out. First them bitches see me, I'm gone, I'm like Pluto. Plus I keep them choppers the same, they Mars Bruno. Brown bag full of cash, baby, MCM. When they ask me my name, I tell them MC him straight up.
I'm so turned. Willing in a 2-door with 2 hoes that follow me, and you know, West Side right on time. Tell them hoes kudos. East Side right on time. They don't fuck with you though. In my hood, getting to the money. The pedal never broke. Came a long way from the ghetto though. But West Side right on time. Only thing for sure. East Side right on time. Running through your door.
Got it good. DJ Mouse, Mighty Mouse is on the 1s and 2s right now. Your girl next door, Lex. Oh yes, I got his own drop. That's what's good, Mighty. We doing it for the West Side right now. We are in the DMV. My man Slim is in the building. What's good, man?
Chilling.
So, you know, I know you've been silent for a long time. Just give us a little bit of background on who you are, what you've been through, and then we'll take it from there.
Basically, I was born here in D.C. My name is Slim Biggums, but a lot of my close family and friends know me by my real name.
Right.
So,
not gonna let that one out.
Nah.
He's like I said, he's very mysterious. So I'm just trying to. I don't ask him too many questions.
So basically, I was working in the underground area of the DMV for a while, almost 20 years, just collecting records and listening to everybody. And then around 2009, I was in North Carolina. And I had my own crew.
Okay.
And I had a connect in Los Angeles. And he and I have been around each other 8 years now.
Okay.
So he called me out of the blue, offered my guys something, but they didn't take it. Then it got me in a bind, so I just went ahead about 8 months later, went through legal issues. And then I popped up in Los Angeles September 2010.
Right.
And ever since, I've been learning the business and learning what goes on within. And it's a lot to deal with.
Okay, so you said something very intriguing. You said it goes on within. Like, be more specific, please, for the audience.
Well, a lot of people got to understand that when you work within the business, you're dealing with all the major companies, all the people that's involved, whether it's television and everything that goes with it. So you get to see a really behind the scenes in-depth of what goes on. And some of it's not going to get told to the media.
Right.
So the media gets like 5% of it, and they just feed your head with it. But when you're within, you really see what really, really goes on behind the scenes, television, everything.
So you ready? I mean,
uncut, yo.
So does anybody have any questions? There's a lot of MCs
Hell yes,
in here.
I would.
What's your question for him?
Well, honestly, since we're talking about ghostwriting, who's really writing for who?
Ha!
You know what I'm saying?
Can you expose that?
Who is the guy just picking up checks while like everybody else is just kind of like doing the hard work?
And do they need an assistant? 'Cause I need to
Lexi looking out for Lexi.
How you gonna be disloyal in my face like that, Lexi? Okay, go ahead.
Because I was gonna bring it back.
Okay.
Home front.
If the opportunity comes by, I'm not gonna turn it down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My issue with ghostwriters that really kills me about it is, if you're gonna be a writer, register like everybody else and get credit for it.
Right.
And that's where the checks come in. But now you're seeing a wave of ghostwriters are popping up saying they did this, did that. So basically, I'm looking at it from a standpoint, you're getting the tennis shoes and the gifts. You're not getting paid, because if the song goes number one, the artist gets the credit.
Right.
So they'll say, well, I wrote it. But that person's sitting back like, man, I'm not getting nothing. You don't have no publishing company or anything to protect that.
Right.
That's for real talk.
So basically, they getting shafted. You know,
Sauce Money has a Grammy because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know,
he took the time to just publish his and say, "Hey, by the way, I wrote P Diddy's Jane off the what's that? Missing You." Yeah.
Who is this?
Sauce Money. He wrote the Jane. Got a Grammy.
Isn't he like a gospel rapper right now?
Nah, not Sauce. No, no.
I thought I read his name somewhere. I'm sorry.
But he took the time to, get the publishing from Diddy and say, "Hey, I wrote this song. I'm gonna put my name on it, get credit for it." And went to the length, and you got a Grammy, and you can say, "Hey, I wrote Missing You." By the way,
exactly.
So when people say that, it's not like, "Oh, I can show you the Jordans I got on my feet because my man hit me off with a couple of dollars." Like, no, I have a Grammy that's sitting on my shelf that I can show my kids someday.
So do you think
take the time to do that if you're gonna ghostwrite, but you gotta pay your dues?
Okay, exactly. So you saying that you don't really respect the artist that gets ghostwritten for as a rap artist? You don't respect them?
I feel that a rap artist, if you're gonna be true, tell it for what it is. Do not walk out here and say, "Well, I got this," when there's a lot of people sitting on the back end like, you didn't do this by yourself.
Right.
You know, and I think that's
straight shitting on niggas.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean? Because
I'm gonna walk all over you and just not give you no type of credit.
They'll go out there and get the Grammy or get whatever, and they'll take all this fame to the head.
Yep.
Right.
But then all of a sudden, the people that you done screwed over, they're gonna step forward. Look, man, I need this, because number one, this is my work that you're taking out there taking credit for.
Right.
So you're basically stealing from them.
But don't pigeonhole yourself. Like, if you're gonna do that, do it for a certain amount of time. Get the connects.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Write, produce, tell jokes. Joke writers. They're backup joke writers. If you saw the movie Funny People, Adam Sandler, the guy was writing jokes for him, but he was just like, "Yo, you're on the come up, so let me help you out. But just don't remain that dude." You know what I'm saying? Just being that guy that gets sneakers for writing lyrics.
But on the flip side of that, there's a lot of people out there that want to get some kind of recognition that are just coming up. I think the technology, as far as making beats, I mean, even DJing, you know, like the DJ industry or market right now is really tough because copy somebody's hard drive. Everybody's a DJ. Like people, the art form, the skill, using turntables. You know, anybody can be out there. You bring your laptop, just show up, play some music. You're train wrecking.
Yeah,
whatever.
For real.
So I think a lot of people will take a pair of Jordans or a little bit of money and go, "Hey, this is better than what I had last week."
Right.
And if you're big in the industry, you know, if somebody were to come to you and be like, "Hey, break me off with a beat or some ghostwriting or whatever,"
if that's how much you want to,
take.
if that's how much you want to get, like if that's all you're in it for, to just get a couple sneakers and some couple dollars, and by all means, man, write for anybody who wants.
But it doesn't make it right.
It really depends, man. It's murky territory, I think.
And you know what? Speaking of beats, this whole segment right here is sponsored by GTK, Gino the Kid Beats. That's what you're listening to right now. Old fashioned.
I love that, the way that just came in like that. That was cool.
Nah, but I mean, honestly, to me, it's really about the money, and it's really about you. If you are ghostwriting, because I know that it exists, you should get credited and paid, and as well as the fame for it.
Yes.
We were talking about Lil Wayne last week, where he's calling himself the best rapper alive, but in true essence, he's not even writing his own.
You lie.
He's on his Romney mode.
You lie.
And I mean, but that's disrespectful to anybody that's truly understands hip hop.
Yeah.
And coming from yourself, and then bragging rights, and you're biting or you're emulating somebody that or you're not actually, you're emulating yourself when somebody writes for you,
right?
But it's not coming from you.
No, it's definitely not. Somebody else is writing your shit.
But in the genre of R&B, it's totally acceptable. Yeah. Totally acceptable. So,
but why is that though?
I don't know. I mean, the originality of spitting a rhyme rather than songwriting is an accepted medium. Like people just have a career being songwriters, as opposed to when you rap, you basically should be spitting your own. I mean, I think the history of it is just personal stuff that you spit out. Maybe it's just two different genres where it's just not as established. If we have a situation where there's a rapper not rapping his own lyrics, there might be a big backlash. Like you're really just buying rhymes and then writing.
He's an entertainer.
True.
And he's still a storyteller.
Hip hop is it's the realest art form still left to this day. And if you're not even spitting your own rhymes, you're gonna get laughed at. Well, as in terms of singing, which is different, I think.
Okay, so let me ask. This is a crucial question. Mm-hmm. Would you rather have somebody write you a rhyme, like say, Common Sense or Jay-Z or Roscoe Dash or Waka Flocka?
Whatever's hot, I guess. It depends on what I'm trying to do.
Because they can make the music, they can make the money. They're making the money. But what about the content again? Like
you still gotta get credit. I mean,
you're still not getting credit.
I mean, you got to be fair about it.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be fair because back in the day when I looked at the rap, I saw it start as a little kid, 1983. When I saw how it came out, the first thing my mother taught me was always look at the back content to see who gets the credit.
Right.
And then there was these other names with it, but that was the publishing.
Yeah.
So back in the day, everybody kept up with that.
Yeah.
But when you look at it now, I'm just gonna be real with everybody. I don't agree with all the garbage out there because my thing is, if you're gonna rank the top 100 rappers of his time, don't knock out all the old school guys who was writing their own stuff. KRS-One did it.
Yeah.
Nas did it in the very beginning. Everybody.
So that's going to clear. Are we putting that controversy out here?
Let me stop you right there because I feel like you cannot just say that Nas is being I mean, yes, I see what people are saying, but it's more like a collaborative effort rather than somebody just writing the nigga rhymes.
Well, I want to see the credits because I got to see it.
I got to see the credits.
I mean, if you want to be real about it, if the ghostwriting is this much of an issue, then a ghostwriter should come out and say, well, I wrote KRS-One.
Gilly did that.
You know what I'm
Gilly
saying?
did that for Wayne after he was just like, I wrote the Carter 1, I wrote the Carter 2,
you know?
I wrote, you know what I'm saying? What's the first Jane? The first mixtape, Dedication 2, Dedication 1, Dedication 2, and you notice Wayne kind of just slipped off after that.
Yeah.
I still feel Gilly the Kid wrote for him.
It's just like shoes. It's just like clothes. When you want a different style, you pick a writer that's going to put you where you are in your maturity or whatever, or the concept. Again, like Jay-Z says that he creates all of his marketing plans.
Yeah.
That was different for
that marketing plan was me.
Exactly. So if he would have left it up to, say, Def Jam or Rockefeller, whoever the A&Rs and all of that, he would have had to comply to whatever concept that they put forth versus his own concept. So you also want to be able to show your growth in your albums as well. So of course you bring on different producers and you bring on different writers. So what's the difference between, why can't that be respected in the industry of hip hop versus the way that it is in R&B?
When you say that, it makes me think about Dre, who's notorious for never writing his shit. Right. But he's a producer, you know what I'm saying?
And he's not a rapper, but he has albums of rap.
And this nigga is one of the best producers on the mic just because his flow is so nice. But he didn't write anything he wrote.
I mean, he didn't
write anything he wrote. He did, and Jay wrote a lot of his, not a lot, but a couple joints for him too. But it makes me think.
Cube.
I don't know. It's the perception where you're just a producer. So if you need illicit help.
When you look at some of the classic records,
here
they come. You know, like the Chronic, they still have an issue about that. People are still saying, well, I put my hands in this, I did this, I did that, did this. But they didn't hear that from the very beginning. It was all Dre taking that.
Same thing with Diddy.
You know what I'm saying? They all take credit in the very beginning, but once the album sells and the money's not right, now they got to talk.
Nobody can tell me what Diddy actually does.
He's the ultimate.
The ultimate what?
Like
he does too much.
What does that nigga do?
It's what can't he do? That's the thing. Like
okay.
He
puts his pot in everything, right?
Well, he started out, mailroom, the dancer. He was the go-to guy.
He's a hustler.
Regardless, as far as an intern was concerned.
Or is he really good at pimping people?
That too, and have you noticed, this kind of off topic, but have you noticed that everybody that he has worked with is
failed miserably and turned Muslim and killed
motherfuckers
or in jail?
Exactly,
there's a story.
That's the theme.
Loon, Mace, what's his name? Who
Mace
just turned himself?
Shine,
who turned Jewish. I don't even know why that happened. But
that's what happened. You going up in jail?
Who snitched on himself? G-Dep. You know what I'm saying?
G-Dep.
Oh, the only people
The Dream, Danity Kane. Like where are all these people at?
That's dirty money. That's dirty money.
Oh yeah, a couple of them are dirty money.
Yeah, two of them.
The band.
The band is been 6 feet under. There is
it's
no
like
more band.
It's dirty piece of money.
What happened to Ines?
Dirty
and
change.
And
Biggie, for God's sake, is dead because of this nigga. Like,
thank you.
What about the very first one? I mean, nobody.
Craig Mack, a crackhead, reformed crackhead. This is the best we got.
Son, was he?
I actually have.
Who is in the Bad Boy roster now? French
Nobody.
Montana.
Machine
Gun
French
Kelly.
Montana.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly. We'll see how long their careers last.
If he keep on saying
I'm
after
pray
every
for you.
joint, then he's
This
not gonna
nigga
last
Diddy
too
is
long.
a charlatan, man.
Slim, I actually got a question for you from one of the listeners in the group. They want to know, they want to recommend, or if you can recommend a good ghostwriting company to work for.
Wow, we're doing that. Okay.
Well, the only thing I can recommend, there is no such thing as a ghostwriting company, because if there was, they would be in that hat wanting that credit too.
I mean,
the best people to deal with when it comes to writing is try to get the connect into the label, because the label, they do have their writers.
Right.
People got to understand, these record companies, they got a ton of writers, and they're all trying to
get that Grammy,
get it out there,
get
but
that bonus.
Nobody's going to them. So
do you imagine being a rapper and walking to like a major label and they taking you into a little room?
I need a ghostwriting.
And they have like all these like white dudes with glasses, like, we'll help you write your shit, man. I bet you that's what it's like, yo.
Between the writers,
like a government building,
as well as the production groups that they have, that's very strong when you're talking about again, when you come into a label, whether it's independent or major, you need to have these people doing these things for you at a level where you producing so that you can get work out to execute and follow your contract. So, for example, P. Diddy, we're going to stay on him. He used to have the Hitmen.
Yep.
No Limit.
The greatest line of producers ever, yo.
And No Limit, who was it? KLC. And they were killing it because they were producing like bam, 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 bam. You cannot do that by yourself.
Manny Fresh, man.
Unless you're Tupac and been writing since you came out of jail in the womb. Like, but you're not doing that by yourself as a label.
I don't know about that one.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
this is the misconception about labels. I hear them all talking this label, but they don't understand the label officially. And I'm gonna say this because it's the truth. The labels are the management. They deal with everything because they the one got the connects to everybody.
Right.
You know, when you got to connect everybody and you got the production down pat and you got the writers, you cannot fail. That's how No Limit did it. Bad Boy did it.
Right.
They had when the artists came in, they was taken care of.
Yes.
You know, I see these movies all the time and I keep telling everybody, if a manager came off that street, why can't the movies tell that? There was no manager in no movie ever came off that street and just walked into the label. They was working within the industry and working for the labels.
Right.
They had the control to get you where you had to go. But when you got a manager, think about the stakes you're taking. If they're not professional, they walking around with their pants sagging. They don't even know how to talk professional.
They straight from the Bing.
We're not going to even get into that, right?
You know, but
get that.
One of the things, shout out to 50. I love 50. His interview is always great. One of the things he always said is like the rap game is the only industry we can go right out of jail and be successful.
Amen to that. And we're going to expand on that in a little bit. You listen to Your Girl Next Door on WLVS MIM. I missed you earlier.
Hello, love.
We about to get DJ Mim. And just to let you guys know, please clap it up for Mim because she's the official Girl Next Door DJ.
Okay.
I wish I had a chain to give her. I gave her a lanyard last week, so I think that would be okay.
A lanyard will do.
I gave it back to you.
Yep.
I need it back.
And I got to get it back to you.
Can I get some gold on it?
Yep. Whatever you want, boo.
Some gold.
Put some gold on the lanyard.
I got a nice star one with a gold lanyard.
We got some gold spray paint.
But nah, I mean, we've been working closely together. We loved her, so we asked her to be a part of the crew, and she said yes. So this is her official first day on the job. So Mim, please give us shout us out. I mean, not shout. Give out your Twitter information so we can start getting you on the roster.
Right now?
Yeah.
All right. It's DJ Mim. You can follow me on Twitter at DJ MIMDC. Hit me up on Instagram, all that good stuff, and let's rock.
All right,
D&D.
let's get it. Your Girl Next Door, Lex Boogie. My man Slim in here dropping bombs with jewels in them. You know what I'm saying?
And I got a couple of more questions for y'all.
Right. So we're going to get back to that in a couple of minutes. Y'all check Mim out.
Money man, money man, always making money man, money man. They call me the money man, money man, always making money. Let's go. Hell nah, I can't be no dummy man. Street smart, stay making that money man, money man. They call me the money man, money man, always making money man. Hell nah, I can't be no dummy man. Street smart, stay making that money man. Money man, they call me the money man. I'm the money man, always making money man. Big money, I got that. New chain, I cop that. They trying, they climbing, but there's no way they can top that. That red beam, that red light, it'll make you niggas stop that. Pull up in that Chevy, I had to let the top back. My shirt match my snapback. Check out my new shoes, my new whip got new shoes. It's sitting on deuce deuce times 2. That fofo got me feeling like Bruce. When I shoot, you see blood. I ain't talking Sue Woo. Shout out to my blood niggas. Shout out to my good niggas. Put them both together.
All right, y'all. This track right here is by Tamara or Tamara.
Yeah.
Bubble.
Bubble, yeah.
It's called Get Loud, y'all. Check it out.
She's from Brooklyn, New York, y'all. Y'all need to check her out on iTunes.
And we ain't leaving till the cops break down the door. Now when I get started, then you go harder, and we gon' make some noise. Get louder, get louder, get louder, get loud. Get louder, get louder, get louder, get loud. Got on a 6 black mini, my girls came with me, and we wanna have a good time. So bring your boys.
All right, ma'am. I know you kind of new to this, but we do the critique section, and Lexi just gonged the hell out of that song. And basically, why did you gong it? Cause
I mean, get louder, get loud. No, I can't take it no more.
I think the vocals. Where's my man ATL when I need him?
I couldn't take it.
I was confused.
Okay, so from a record exec's perspective, how you feel about that? You didn't? No, it didn't make your cut. All right, so we gonna keep it moving. You're listening to your girl next door, Lex Boogie. What do you have next for us, ma'am?
All right, the next artist is Tran. I'm gonna say
Trent Hammond.
Trent Hammond. There you go.
Do me too.
Do me too.
Yeah.
Are we actively judging these people?
Yeah, like we're critiquing them.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like Real Live American Idol.
Right.
Let's get it.
I can do that.
Classic
All over.
Prince.
What's wrong with that? I'll tell you this. I am that tingling in your backbone. Why you keep your ass home right next to the phone? What if you do? What if you don't? Come on now, ain't you grown? Let me know just what you want. Let you know just what I need. Nice with tea. You seem scream like a murder scene.
You can stop
And just
that.
to let you know, you are on camera, ma'am. Like
we can we can stop a track early.
I need that gong.
Okay.
No, you know what? I appreciate him using the classic, Prince
He tried.
on the sample. However, he came in like
He looked like he was asleep on the record.
LL?
Yeah.
no, he came in like when Jim Carrey was trying to be that white character on when he was Vera DeMilo, that voice, he was like, "Hey, baby, look at me, baby." Nah, not feeling it. Not feeling it.
All right. Well, you know what? We have the best is in the DMV, and that just came straight from Mem.
And the bass was too loud on his vocals. That was really dumb.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's
to the engineer.
Okay. So he needs
Vocals were whack.
engineering. He needs vocal suggestions.
Wake up.
He needs a whole new gimmick.
Okay.
Just wake up on the track.
All right, man.
Whole
Well, we
new
gonna
track.
work on that again. You guys submit your music, lexgirlnextdoor@gmail.com. And also send your information, because I don't like to, if you have a rap name, I don't want to send off your government name. And some info about you, where you from, what the song album is, what you got coming up next. So, Mem, drop that next joint.
Hey, baby. All right, this one is called "Turn Up" by Young Tuck.
All right.
And we can end it early, right? If it's whack.
Yes.
Hit the gong again, Lex. If it's whack.
I was going to say it didn't even play yet. You listen to your girl next door.
Like now. Yeah. Turn up when I want, smoke out when I wanna. If you looking for your chick, oh yeah, your chick, she on the counter. Tryna get this money on, but selling marijuana. Turn up, man, I'm trying to go harder. Turn up, and I be at the mouth. Turn up, you know a ball till the fall. Turn up, I'm trying to get it to the song. Turn up, turn up.
Gong.
You know what? Y'all are terrible. It's just one of those days. We do have these days. We get fire like consistently, and then
the drug.
That nigga sound like he was underwater.
That was Roscoe Dash's cousin. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
No, he sounded like Soulja Boy's left ball.
All right, that's not constructive, man.
It was very constructive.
All right,
need
get
some
out of
feed
his scrotum sack.
No,
Feed
seriously,
forward,
seriously.
guys.
Stop using auto-tune, nigga.
Yeah.
Seriously, I know that there's not really rules yet about like how you're supposed to use autotune and how you're not supposed to use autotune, but that was not the way that you use it to make it sound pleasing to people's ear. Like, we already got Future out there. Like, we don't need more people that using it whackly.
Everybody's doing it.
Like, and my man Slim is quiet, so
I'm trying not to jump out the
consent.
window with this one.
I I just feel like stop stealing Roger Troutman.
Mouse, want to interject?
You
on
took
that
it back
track
with
at all?
that. All right, so what we got
No
next?
words. No words.
All right. Is his name Das Hole?
His name is Ron Dash, and the name of the song is Dash Hole.
That nigga's name is
All
Das.
right. All right, here we go. Ron Das. He's from Philly. Das Hole.
That's a tongue twister.
Man, hit the gong on the track name.
Roll up in a party with 10 hot girls. 4 brunettes and 6 blondes. Last name Dash, first name Ron. Drink in hand, I got my dancing shoes on.
Hey. Hold on, let that. I like that.
I don't like that joint.
I fuck with this joint a little bit.
I disagree.
I understand
Okay.
what he's doing. I get it.
Let's see. All right, so it's not a total gong to me. It's like a great party song.
Half a
Possibly.
gong. Half a gong. Party song. I think it'll get the party started.
It would
yo.
definitely.
No,
I can
that
hear
was
it.
not
if you were
the party
drunk?
started.
Lexi, why didn't you like it?
I didn't like it because it sounded like the Beastie Boys, like a bad version.
He was
No,
trying
but
to-
the
he could tell
track
He
trying.
was trying.
wasn't mixed properly. It
I
sounded
think that was
like
the point.
garbage.
I think maybe he could use a
Garage
little
band.
more vocal like training, like to really get the sound together, what he really wants to do. But I understand the direction. I understood the song, like it wasn't a complete waste of time.
It wasn't a flop, but he needs to go back to the drawing
It wasn't
board.
a flop. It was just a fail.
It wasn't hateful. Okay, it was all right.
I didn't even know Philly was doing like that's the new sound.
Everybody got to stay contemporary, man.
I don't know. That was new, you know. And Slim is still silent, so you know.
And why is Beefcake in the chat room
Oh, word?
frying me up right now?
What is he saying?
He said when I was singing, he said it sounded like one of your midget dreads.
Oh,
You do have like baby dreads. You have like little baby dreads.
All right,
Hey, they gotta start somewhere.
Yo,
Fisher Price, my first dread.
Keep your weight up.
we
Beefcake.
definitely going to keep it moving, you guys.
Hey,
Last track.
Shout out to Beefcake.
J Spells is the sponsored artist of this week, so we're gonna play the whole track.
All right.
It's called what is it called again?
Fame.
No,
Fame.
no, that's not the guy. J Spells.
J Spell G8 Squad.
360. You should have one.
Yeah, it's there.
360 degrees.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying.
No, but we'll
gonna
get on
work
Jay
that, yeah.
after this. But he needs to have his track properly labeled, and all that good stuff. But
That's from a DJ.
artist problem.
Okay. Go ahead, play that whole track.
360%, fam strange. Mixtape live in the streets. Coming for you from the DMV. Definitely most versatile. Get with it, nigga. Shit. Get with it. Shit.
You gotta think before you speak. You gotta work before you eat. Acting like a dog, you gon' end up on a leash. All that attention, keep it discreet. You gotta think before you speak. You gotta work before you eat. Acting like a dog, you gon' end up on a leash. All that attention, keep it discreet. First of all, feel comfortable in your own skin. Tell them fuck the throne, cause you've been your own king. Holding on to a dream bigger than what they think. Distraction comes by the dozen, still you don't blink. Operation of things around looking fucked up. Capitalism matter the most, get your bucks up. It's a million ways to get paid or make it to jail. Your first day in the field, making a sale. Damn, how less do we settle when we U-turn? Damn, a dance with the devil. Freedom of brains, get to know the self within. We unify to each other, we do help with things. Extra artillery, come borrow my AK. Revolution for a good cause, bring your A game when you shoot it. Problem is deeply rooted, so with your hands included, I bet you we can uproot this. You gotta think before you speak. You You gotta work before you eat. Acting like a dog, you gon' end up on the leash.
Shout out to my man Jay Spells.
I like that joint.
I like that joint. Yeah.
That was actually produced by one of the producers that was on the show. His name is District 8 Sounds.
Put your money up.
Put your money up.
Shout out to me.
I mean that was a nice smooth hip hop song. That was something, you know, kind of refreshing from what we just came from.
I think it's unanimous though. We all appreciate that song.
And he will be rotated for the next month, so definitely check him out. Jay Spells on Reverb Nation. I think it's Jay Spells SPLZ. So check him out. Thank you guys for coming through. Here's another winger this week, yo. But next week we're gonna definitely get it together, man.
Oh, I thought thank you for even having us in this joint.
Old fashioned, man. Did your thing, DJ Mighty Mouse. Thank you so much, DJ MIM. You already know what it is. And my man Slim. You got any shout outs? You about to leave us?
Yeah. Well, all I can say is good luck to my home.
Okay.
You know, because they really deserve it, but they just gotta learn it. You know, straight up.
All right, and if you guys want, we give them your Facebook information so they can.
My Facebook is facebook.com Bigums316, BIGGUMZ 316.
All right. Anybody else? Any shout outs? Old Fashioned.
Shout out to my man Mouse. Shout out to Old Fashioned. Shout out to Lex. Shout out to the best block on Tuesdays on
Word
WLVS.
is bond.
Right.
That's right.
And my man AT Alien.
I want to give just another shout out to Gino GK, Gino the Kid GTK.
Yeah, he did his thing last night.
That's that's a secret, but
yeah,
doing some big things with him though. So you guys gonna
definitely
hear some more about him later.
And check him out, man. He got some crazy beats. All the information again. If you need any information about a producer, check me out. Lex Girl Next Door at Gmail. Come back. Check us out next week. We're going to be doing it live, actually, from the Microsoft store, which is crazy. So,
is there a show after y'all?
Yeah, it is.
Whose show is after y'all?
DC ENT, D City ENT.
Okay, shout them out.
And they're definitely coming up.
Okay.
In a couple of minutes. They on NCP time. But until then, y'all be safe, and I'll see you guys next week. Your girl next door, and we out.
Peace.
Holla.